Drag Queen of the Week. So, right, well, we are sat here today with the delectable Anna Phylactic.
Stop it, you flirt.
Oh, I can't help myself. So, for the listeners at home, introduce yourself and tell them a little bit about what you do.
Oh, certainly. I'm Anna Phylactic, a bit like the shark, but less tragic, hopefully, fingers crossed. I'm a hostess, so I kind of host various nights in and around Manchester. I dress in a frock. I'm pretty fabulous.
Fantastic. How did you get into it as a whole, this hosting and this drag thing?
It's quite interesting, actually. It was one of my friends that was running a club night, and he kind of asked me whether I'd be interested in doing it, because I was always kind of... I always enjoyed kind of dressing up at parties and kind of messing around in the dressing up box. And we kind of created a kind of persona and a character, and kind of it's developed since then. So it's about kind of 3 years into it now. Very
nice. So did this start from when you were quite young in the dressing up box?
Well, I trained as an actor, actually.
Oh, okay.
So there's a whole kind of story attached there. But
was it proper acting, darling?
Oh yeah.
With Shakespeare and things.
Shakespeare, theatrical. Yeah, I went to drama school. I've been on the telly box and everything.
No. What were you on? Crime Watch.
No, actually, funny story. I was on Crime Watch.
No way.
Yeah, true story. I was held hostage in a Scarborough cinema, but not in drag. Oh,
okay. As yourself.
Boy. But I was in a film called Worried About the Boy, which was about Boy George before he was famous.
Oh, I've heard it. I've not seen it though.
You need to check it out. I play a character called Christopher, who's very he was based on an actual real life chap called Stephen Linnard, but the outfit is very draggy, and kind of my look as Anna Phylactic was developed kind of a bit from that. So I kind of have a similar kind of white face. Because my drag is a little bit more alternative, I'd say, or we kind of get put into that box. Anyway.
Yeah, I was going to say, because you do a lot of stuff with Cheddar Gorgeous as well. You work quite well as a team, don't you?
Yeah, my sister / wife / partner in crime.
And I've seen you at Bollocks a few times in very similar things, and you always seem much more edgy than a lot of the other drag queens out there. Was it a sort of conscious decision?
I don't know. When I started, I kind of... I think for me, drag is kind of an art. So before I decided to train as an actor, I kind of did art as well. Yeah. And it was always kind of, I was either going to go into performing or kind of going down the kind of, painting kind of route. And for me, when I started to kind of develop this character, I kind of wanted to play with a few different things, be it kind of... costume, makeup, playing with gender, obviously, but playing with other things as well. Like fashion's always been a big thing for me. And, it's about expression and stuff, so it's kind of an art. And,
so it brings it all together, the theatrical and the art combined.
Yeah.
Does it take long to get into the persona and the outfit?
Oh no, darling! I just throw it on and the magic happens.
Oh, fantastic!
No, I lie. I completely lie. That's a complete lie. I'd say usually I like to give myself a good couple of hours, kind of doing the makeup.
Yeah.
And obviously thought goes into the outfit beforehand, so things like kind of the headwear or the dresses and things, like you kind of construct that during the week. And so some of the looks.
Does it take quite long to come together then, when you have from an initial idea, costume, makeup? How long do you reckon it all takes before that one night of debauchery?
Sometimes quite a long time, actually. Like sometimes over a week, like you can kind of be making things. I'm very kind of I'm a bit of a glue gun kind of drag queen, so everything's kind of held together with safety pins and kind of hot glue sticks and things. I'm yet to kind of perfect the whole sewing machine, but I'm on the right track.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of your sort of outfits they only appear once.
Yeah.
Is it because they're only held together loosely, or because each time it has to be original?
I do like to kind of create new looks and kind of play with it, but quite a lot of items that I've used before get kind of rehashed and made into other things. Really, I'm very good at recycling. Yeah,
nice.
Yeah.
Well, who would you say then would be your main influences, either artistically or sort of performance-wise?
It's a real mixed bag, actually. I think obviously I quite like the whole kind of do the 80s kind of new romantic kind of new wave kind of style, that kind of punky Susie Sue kind of stuff. Lee Bowery is a massive influence. Like when I was first kind of creating a look for myself, and I still use the kind of big massive lips. Like I just love kind of, that's part of the character, having the big massive lips. And Lee obviously played a lot with kind of shapes and fashion and things that.
So it all adds together to create Ms. Phylactic.
Yeah. But recently I've kind of become quite interested in, do you know, that kind of 1950s kind of Marilyn Monroe kind of, all that kind of look. So it's kind of taking bits from everything, really. I'm very gothic and theatrical as well, so Tim Burton.
Yeah, it's all good.
It's all good.
Yeah.
Loads of stuff.
What's your sort of opinion of the drag scene in Manchester at the moment? I mean, what's your view of it?
Oh, I think lots of really exciting things are happening in Manchester at the moment. We've got, we run a night called Cha Cha Boudoir, which is drag performance based. Have you been?
I have. I am ashamed to say I have yet to be.
You need to come along, Rylan. Honestly, you will love it.
I can't wait. As soon as it's a day when I'm not busy or working, I'm right there. I'm all over it.
Fabulous.
Like spilled yogurt.
We've got that. We've got that kind of all happening. So it's kind of very alternative. Slightly out there kind of drag that kind of differs from that very kind of traditional drag that you see a lot on the village.
Yeah. In fact, if our viewers want to find, I think there are some little videos on YouTube.
There is, yeah.
That you can put
Cha Cha
together.
Boudoir. Type in Cha Cha Boudoir. Or I think it's on Cheddar Gorgeous's. I think she's got an account. I don't know how YouTube works. I'm not very technically minded.
Videos appear, I watch them, they go away again.
Exactly. Yeah, that's me. I click on my iPhone.
And it's done. There you go.
It's done. Ta-da!
So, aside from your good selves, who else have you worked with?
Last year we worked with, do you know Honey Mahogany that appeared on RuPaul's Drag Race?
Oh, right, very cool.
I think it was season 5. But Honey Mahogany and Trixie Carr both came over and they did a show as part of the And Festival in Manchester.
Okay.
So we got to work on a show with them, which was very exciting.
I bet. What was that like as a working process?
It was so exciting. There was about 7 of us from Manchester, and we did a piece that was called Martha, 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 that was based on Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf, but we were all kind of Elizabeth Taylors, so very drunk, kind of all dressed kind of the same, but obviously a bit different. We're all kind of very drunk Liz Taylors. But you can watch that on YouTube, I think, as well. There's a little video.
Oh, nice. I'll have to get that on the Google later on. I'll get it up.
Yeah.
I shall Google you.
Google me.
What, going forward, do you think is the future of drag?
I think the kind of stuff that we're doing now is kind of, it's just kind of pushing it and playing with drag and kind of, I think people have got kind of very set ideas about what drag is, and actually there's lots of things that you can do with drag, and people do it for different reasons as well. Like for me, it's all about kind of self-expression and, you know, playing with different forms, and, you know, like we play with gender, but we also play with, like, I've been a drag zebra like quite a few times, or like I kind of wear inanimate objects as kind of outfits, and I think that's really interesting. But yeah, if you look at quite a lot of our performers at Cha Cha, like, we've got so many kind of different artists. We've got very traditional kind of, you know, pageanty kind of drag, and then we've got we've got actual girls that perform in drag as well. I don't know if you've heard of, like in America, they've got the term faux queen.
So it's a girl exaggerating to look like a drag queen.
Yeah. So you've got drag kings, which are girls being boys.
Yeah.
But then you've got, in America, they call them faux queens. So it's a girl being an exaggerated version of a girl, so it's like, is it a drag queen or is it not? And they play with that kind of idea.
That's pretty cool.
But here we just call them drag queens because faux means false, and it's a bit rude, really.
Yeah, everyone can be a queen.
Everyone can be a queen.
It's marvellous. We can all wear crowns.
Exactly.
Well, I have to say, I've never done drag myself. I don't think my beard would look good in a frock.
Oh no, have you never seen drag queens with a beard?
No, I haven't.
You haven't lived. There's
no.
a fabulous drag queen. What's she called? Grace Towers.
Grace Towers, okay.
Who's an American drag queen. But she does fantastic drag, and she has a beard. In fact, we've got one on the village.
Really?
I can't remember what they're called, but they work for Putastic. I think he's called DJ Danny, but I'm not sure if he's got like a drag name. But he's fabulous. He's got a beard, and he always kind of changes the colour of his beard with with glitter.
Oh, okay.
As he wears a turban. Fabulous. Love him.
I shall have to get out there and explore more of this drag scene.
You do. You need to get out there,
Dear
kids.
me. And if you had some advice for a budding drag artist, what would it be?
Invest in a lot of hairspray. Hairspray helps a lot. Spraying it on your face actually keeps your makeup in place, so that's a little handy tip there.
Yeah, little tip.
Invest in some good shoes, not comfortable, like boring shoes, but invest in some nice shoes that you're going to be okay kind of spending the whole night in, because you don't want to break that illusion. You know, you want to keep your shoes on, not take them off halfway through because they hurt.
And where can the people out there see you regularly and see you next?
Well, I work regularly on a Saturday night with my sister Cheddar for Aftershock, which is kind of a house night, and we host for that. We host once a month at Char Char Boudoir. We kind of travel about and do all sorts, really. We do, what else do we do? We're doing Garlands next month, actually, which is in Liverpool.
Very cool. So you're travelling about a bit then?
Yeah.
And people can find you on Twitter and Facebook as well, can't they?
Oh, yes. Just type me in, Anna Phylactic, like the shock.
Nice. And so follow her on Twitter, find out all the goss that's going on. Thank you very much indeed for coming down today.
Oh, thank you for having me.
A pleasure, and we shall see you very, very soon, I'm sure.
See you soon, darling. Bye-bye.
Drag Queen of the Week.